This is my Thai yellow chicken curry. Oh, it smells so good. Hi, I'm Dominique Wolfe, and today I'm making my Thai yellow chicken curry. This is an absolutely brilliant dish to have up your sleeve. It's creamy, aromatic, subtly spiced, and best of all, it's super easy to make. The recipe is from my book, Dominique's Kitchen, on page 109. So first up, I'm going to prep the ingredients. We've got lemongrass here. Lemongrass is a brilliant ingredient to have in your freezer. You can get it really easily from most supermarkets, and then I just buy a few and then stash them for whenever I need them. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm removing the outer woody sort of exterior, if you like. I'm then going to bash it. If you've got a rolling pin, do that. It's going to be noisy. There we go. Oh, that's amazing. That is going to release all those gorgeous flavours. This is a quick cook curry, so I'm not going to chop it up because it's not going to have time to sort of tenderise, but I'm just going to cut it in half, put it in, and then we can take it out just before we serve up. Now for the onion, I'm just using half an onion here. The base of the curry, super easy. You've probably got most of these ingredients at home already. It's just onion, garlic, and ginger. I'm going to chop it finely. I'm using ginger now. If the skin is in good condition, I don't tend to peel it, but what I do use is a grater like this. So it's a microplane grater or a fine grater. It makes grating ginger so much easier. That's about right. We just want a teaspoon's worth. Next up, red chillies. Now, I'm just using mild ones that you can get in any supermarket. A word of warning though, is that mild chilies, even though they say they're mild, they can really vary in terms of their heat. Sometimes they taste of nothing, other times they can blow your head off. So if you're sensitive to chilies, then deseed or just use one. You can always add it on top. I'm going to taste this and see how mild it is. Let's have a go. Oh, that's got a heat. That does have a heat to it. I'm going to be hiccuping now. I'm going to deseed this one. Don't forget, make sure you wash your hands afterwards and be very careful where you put your fingers after you've chopped a chilli. I have done it many times and not just in my eyes. Now we're using a red pepper. This is going to add lovely sweetness and crunch to the dish. I'm just going to slice it. The recipe has one chicken breast in it, and it's a great way of making chicken sort of really last long and go further. Today I'm using chicken thighs because that's what I happen to have in the fridge. They stay lovely and moist in cooking. So what I'm going to do first of all is fry off the onions, garlic, ginger and chillies and the lemongrass for a few minutes until they're lovely and softened. Oh, already that is smelling absolutely amazing. It's going to take about 5 minutes for that to get lovely and soft. Even though that lemongrass is whole, it's really going to infuse its flavours into the dish. It's got this gorgeous sort of lemony, citrusy aroma to it. My kids absolutely love this dish. They're still quite young, so I don't put the chilies in it, but you know, it's such a great way of getting kids into those gorgeous curry flavours. So now the onions, garlic, ginger and chilli and lemongrass. It's had about 5 to 7 minutes and it's got lovely and soft. It's releasing lots of its beautiful flavours. The onions becoming lovely and sweet here. What I'm doing now is I'm going to add the spices, and it is really simple. It's just curry powder and turmeric. Oh, immediately that smells even more amazing. I'm going to cook it out for a minute or so just to cook out that rawness. And now I'm going to add the liquid. So we've got half a tin of coconut milk. we've got a bit of chicken stock. So we've got in there, we've got coconut milk, we've got stock, and we've got a bit of fish sauce. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring that up to a simmer. And it doesn't look much now, but I promise you, once this reduces, and it only takes about 10 minutes, we're going to have a lovely, creamy, gorgeous sauce. So here we go. It's just come to a lovely simmer. I'm going to reduce the heat now. So this curry uses half a tin of coconut milk. And I have a top tip for you. Coconut milk freezes really well. Just put it in a container and label it. Don't do as I have done, where you go into your freezer in 6 months and you have no idea what it is, and you smell it and you hope for the best when you defrost it. So label it, and then you can use it whenever you need to make a curry. Oh, the smells coming out are absolutely phenomenal. So this has been simmering for about 10 minutes, and the difference already is amazing. It smells incredible, it's thickened slightly, and the flavours have definitely intensified. Okay, so that's the main curry sauce. So easy. Now I'm going to add my chicken. Because I've cut the chicken really thinly and I'm using a boneless cut, it's going to take no time at all to cook. So again, this is perfect for when you want that midweek curry, you don't have time, and you just want something really delicious. Just going to turn that up a little bit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cook this for a couple of minutes until the chicken is pretty much cooked. Then I'm going to add the peppers. So that's had a couple of minutes. I'm just going to add the peppers. I want them still to retain crunchiness, so it's only going to take another couple of minutes until they're cooked. Don't overcook them. Oh, that is going to be amazing. I like to serve this with rice, but it's also great with homemade flatbreads or shop bought naan. I've got a great recipe for a roti in my book as well. Oh, look at that. One thing I forgot to do is whip out the lemongrass. That's delicious. You can add a pinch of sugar if you want, but I think it's perfect just as it is. Oh my goodness, this smells so good. Right, I'm going to go in. Easier said than done. That is delicious. Make it, try it, cook it on repeat.